With summer just around the corner, the outdoors may seem like the perfect escape from the threat of contracting the virus. States are slowly reopening businesses, and stir-crazy Americans are flocking to beaches and taking hikes. So just how safe is it to be outdoors this summer? And just because we're outside, are we really that much safer? Like, how safe is it to go have a picnic in the park? Aaron Bromage, a professor of biology at the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth, wrote a post that's now gone viral, outlining several factors that help experts evaluate the risk of contracting COVID-19. First, the amount of droplets that are expelled from an infected person when they cough, sneeze, or even speak. Then how long you're around that person, how close in proximity you are, and the amount of air circulation in your environment. A recent study reported that droplets expelled during a conversation can stay suspended in the air for up to 14 minutes. That's 14 minutes that you could be breathing in the virus. But when you're outdoors, the threat appears to be reduced. Wind is reported to slow down the transmission of viruses, making it less likely that you'll catch it. It's why the CDC often recommends improving ventilation in a room by just opening a window. One study found that just 1 out of over 7,300 confirmed cases of coronavirus in China had originated outdoors after a man had a conversation with an infected individual outside. Yet simply being outside is not a substitute for CDC guidelines like social distancing and wearing a face mask, and each thing you do carries its own level of risk. Exercising outdoors with other people is safest to do with members from your household. If you want to meet a friend for an activity, the CDC still recommends avoiding all physical contact with that person and still remaining at least 6 feet away. The risk of contracting the virus by running, walking, or biking past someone is relatively low. Meeting outdoors for a socially distanced conversation is becoming common practice. While we all know by now the more distance between people, the better, there's still always a risk. Gathering in a group of any size with members outside your household without following virus safety measures is still not recommended by the CDC. We've already seen photos of crowded pools and beaches this season, spiking fears of new super-spreading events. This is why experts like Dr. Michael Ryan, the World Health Organization's emergencies chief, have already warned that a second peak could be on its way during this first wave of the virus.
If we take the pressure off the virus, then the virus can bounce back.
It's important to remember that if you're feeling sick or if you're coughing or sneezing, stay home. Also, it's important to still avoid large packed areas like restaurants, beaches, pools, even if they're outdoors. This upcoming summer won't look like anything it did in years past, but we can still enjoy the season, knowing that being outside while following precautionary measures remains a low risk to the health of yourself and others.